Welcome back to another video. So you've come on this video because you have a coolant leak and you're trying to figure out how to find your coolant leak. The easiest way to do it is by having a kit like this. You can buy these kits from Snap-on, Mac Tools, your local tool provider, any kind of tool shop that you have, or even Amazon now. But basically what you're gonna do, for example, I'll show you here. You have all these different fittings, so it fits almost every vehicle out there and every coolant system that it has. So basically you choose the correct one that works for your vehicle, which is going to be the center one for this one. This is the most Hondas. And basically we have, you put it down there, and then this is going to be your pressure adapter. Now in order for this to work, if you are overheating or you have a coolant leak, you got to make sure that you're full, or at least fill it up before you do this test. You're going to put it on there so it's nice and snug. You're then going to get this tool here. This tool is going to have a little chuck bit at the end of it that has a quick release, okay? You're gonna connect it to the top of it here. And you're gonna pump it in for anywhere between like 5 to 10 PSI, nothing more than that. And then you just basically will go through your system and look where your coolant leak is. I sprung one today, and I'm pretty sure it's sitting right back here by my EGR. So I got a lot of wetness going on right on this corner, so I just gotta pinpoint exactly where it is and find out what it is so I can get the part to replace it. Here's an example. Once you've got your connector on there, you're gonna see a little valve on most of them here. This is just the bleeder valve, okay? So when you build up the pressure and you need to release it, you can just push it in, it will release the pressure. This will be your gauge, and basically looks like a bike pump, okay? Now we're gonna pump it up, and I can already hear it spraying in the back. So I'm not building any pressure because my hole is very large. So, but normally if it has a small pinhole, you can build up pressure and find the leak. But mine is exactly where I thought it was. So I'm gonna go and show you that. So bird's eye view, that's where my leak is coming from. If I give it a little bit of pressure, I can see it spraying from a hose just on the other side of it. So I gotta figure out how to get access to it. But I'm gonna fix that. But basically this video is how to find your coolant leak, and that's how you would do it. Another handy tool to have is a bore scope. These things come in very handy in tight situations where you can't really see in there. So I've got my line running all the way in there underneath my throttle body and my intake manifold. But if you look at the camera right there and I give it a little bit of pressure, there's my leak. So I have to replace the hose. So I gotta lift the vehicle up, find the gauge of the hose, and replace it. Anyways, that is how you find a coolant leak on any vehicle. Basically, have a kit like this, pressurize the system, find the leak, fix the leak, replace it. So it comes in very handy, saves you a lot of time of looking, snooping around, trying to find a leak. Even with the vehicle running and idling, you'll be able to have the water pump moving the coolant for you, but you're gonna be battling engine noise over hearing it dripping. So pick up one of these sets, they're not that expensive. You can usually get them for like $50. If you're going Snap-on, Mac Tools, about 150. But anyways, they're super helpful.